Today I'll be ranking the hottest anime girls from High School DxD. The characters on this list got a decent amount of screen time. I'm not going to talk about every single character in the show, just the ones that are actually important. Number 14 on my list is Kuno. She got a lot of screen time in Season 4. Her appearance looks alright, but she is more cute than hot. She doesn't really do anything or say anything memorable. She's just a cute fox girl there to be cute, and that's it. Very forgettable as a character. Number 13 on my list is Sona. She looks more attractive than Kuno, but even then I wouldn't call her hot. The glasses kind of ruin it for me. She's just a serious character that does do funny and scary things at times to punish guys for disobeying her orders. It was kind of funny to watch, but I still didn't care about her that much. Number 12 on my list is Irina. Now we're getting to characters that seem kind of hot. She certainly has a nice body, and her face looks attractive. I just felt like the character was wasted potential because she's Issei's childhood friend, and I thought she'd be fighting for his attention. Instead, she doesn't care or think about him too much. The only thing on her mind is God, which is what she mostly talks about. Her personality just seems boring to watch. Number 11 on my list is Yuma, also known as Rainier. In terms of looks, she is obviously top 5. Her body looks really appealing, and her face looks very attractive as well. She is very hot in that regard, but personality just drags her down much lower on this list. She has an absolutely terrible personality. I don't mind crazy and evil female characters. After all, I like Esdeath from Akame Got Killed. But Rainier has such a boring cliche reason for doing evil things. Every time she speaks, you just want her to shut up already because she says such cliche things you expect from a typical villain. I don't care how hot she looks. I don't want to hear her talk anymore. Number 10 on my list is Koneko. People may be shocked that she's this low on the list, but I didn't forget about her personality during the first 2 seasons. During the first 2 seasons, she insulted Issei constantly, called him a pervert, looked down on him, and looked at him in disgust. She wasn't even acting like a tsundere, she just acted rude towards him. Now of course her behavior gets better in Season 3, but I'm not just going to forget about the first 2 seasons. Not to mention, there's not much to look at. Her chest is almost completely flat. Yes, her face looks cute, but with a body like that, it's difficult to call her hot. Number 9 on my list is Irusha. She got a decent amount of screen time in Season 4. She looks very hot with a nice body. Her personality is pretty good. She was like a mentor towards Issei, and gave him hints about using his powers. She's mainly up high on this list because of her looks, and because her personality isn't that bad. Number 8 on my list is Rossweisse. Her character design looks so hot. She gives off this hot teacher vibe. She acts like an awkward, pessimistic character, which is cute and funny to watch. Number 7 on my list is Sarah Fall. She is just so charismatic and entertaining to watch. She just gets so hyped up, pretending to be this magical girl. You can't help but like her personality. In terms of looks, her face looks very attractive. Her body isn't as hot as other characters on this list, but it's still pretty hot. Number 6 on my list is Asia. Her personality is everything you want in a girlfriend. She is so loving and kind towards Issei. She wants to be with him as much as possible. She wants him to pay attention to her. Her dear personality is just so likable. Her body is obviously lacking in terms of sexiness in comparison to Akeno and Rias, but her loving personality makes up for it. Number 5 on my list is Ravel. When she first appears, she gives off this rich, arrogant hot girl vibe. A bit arrogant and annoying at first, but she quickly chills out and acts nicer. I just really like her character design. She gives off this hot, high-class nobility vibe. She's like a princess. You just want to see more of her. She is very fond of Issei, and it's entertaining to see her try to get his attention. Number 4 on my list is Kuraka. She is one of the hottest anime girls out there in terms of looks. Her breasts are pretty big, and she really knows what to say to make herself seem so appealing to guys. She's pretty seductive as a character, but she just has these moments where she says rude and annoying things that are just a turn off to hear. Number 3 on my list is Xenovia. She isn't as hot as Kuraka in terms of looks, but it's still pretty close. She definitely has a nice chest to look at. In terms of personality though, there are no downsides. She is really seductive as well, and wants to get intimate with Issei every chance she gets. It's amusing seeing different ways She tries to get close to Issei. You just want to see more of her. Number 2 on my list is Akeno. Out of all the characters on this list, she's the best at seduction, and tries to seduce Issei every chance she gets. It was pretty hot to see. She tried all sorts of creative and hot ways to tease him. Every time she was alone with Issei, it was a must-watch scene. She was just so hot with her big breasts, and the way she looked at Issei with that seductive look. Number 1 on my list is obviously Rias. If I put her on my top 5 hottest anime girls list, she is obviously going to be number 1 on my high school DxD anime girls list. In terms of breasts, she has the best breasts as an anime girl. Not just in high school DxD, but out of every anime series out there. They're very big and nicely shaped. The anime series shows off her breasts often, so you get a good view on how nice they are. She also has this look of this high class of nobility, the richest, most powerful girl. When she's in the room, she gives off the vibe of the most popular girl. You're in awe of her greatness. She's not as dear as Akeno, but she was still pretty loving towards Issei. She really cared about him, and I liked her mostly laid-back personality of not getting too jealous. She did get jealous at times, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, how many anime girls out there would let the main character have a harem? Not many, which is why I like her so much.